Hi there, just wanted to share some local market statistics for our great city of Long Beach. You know, the biggest question has been lately, where are all the homes for sale? Well, as many of you may know, our inventory has been declining pretty steadily. In fact, we've had a decline in inventory for approaching 16 straight months, although there was a little uptick in August. So the stats I'm talking about today have to do with the month ending September of 2012. So we are definitely down in inventory year over year. It's kind of amazing to think that a year ago, September of 2011, we actually had approaching 1,200 properties for sale, which is pretty amazing compared to where we are today with 536. There's less than half the amount of homes and condos on the market today than there was a year ago. That's incredible. And again, 16 straight months of decline with a slight uptick in August, and an uptick, I'm talking 12 or 13 properties. Now, as you know, it's been tough to get a home. If you're a buyer, if you're an agent representing a buyer, you're probably dealing with multiple offers, you're probably dealing with overbids, all kinds of crazy stuff, and that's just the normal, the normalcy of today's market, unfortunately. So it's tough. You can certainly go back and read some of our articles about how to get an offer accepted in this market. There's some great stuff there. A few other things that I've got my eye on are the amount of homes that are going into escrow and the amount of homes that are currently in escrow. So we have about 815 properties currently in escrow right now. That would be under the pending or backup offer status. That's actually come down a little bit for the last few months. That's on a downward trend, it appears, as well. Now, of course, we are at the end of the year, or not at the end, but approaching the end of the year. The traditional buying season has passed as of the beginning of September. So I expect things to slow down slightly, although for our company and many of our agents, the last quarter of the year tends to be their busiest, and I expect that to continue this year. So something to keep your eye on. Also, the amount of homes that went into escrow last month, 165, whereas last few months it was in the 200s, so that's certainly been declining as well. The other thing that I've noticed is just the prices. The closed homes for the past few months have started to show a little bit of an uptick. So where does that leave us? Well, really, if you think about it, interest rates are still extremely low, under 3.5 in many cases, or right around there, 3.5, 3 3/4, which is fantastic. Money is super cheap, definitely something to take advantage of. Also, prices for the buyers. Great time to get into something. The prices are in what most people would consider to be a low, at a bottom right now. Maybe we've hit the trough. Maybe things are turning around. That's up for debate. We'll see what happens. We have an election coming up in a few weeks. Who's going to be the president next year? Will that affect anything? What happened to all the REOs, all the foreclosures? It doesn't seem to be that many coming on the market. Tell me if you have any other experiences with that. If you're selling property right now, you may have a little bit of a sweet spot as well. And the reason I say that is prices have gone up or trending up just a little bit, it appears, over the last few months. And if you're trying to sell a property, there's a good chance you're going to have multiple offers on your home, and there's a great chance that you are going to be getting overbids. Now, appraisal is always an issue. There are definitely some ways around that as well. Again, refer to some of our articles on how to get offers accepted. There's some tips in there for sellers as well. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. We're Doma Properties, 562-481-3800. My name is Nick. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you may have. And thanks again. We'll look forward to talking to you very, very soon.